That candle was popping. Ooh, that candle is pippity popping. Come on in, friends. Come join the fun this Hallows Eve. Say hello. Say hello. Say boo crew. Say boo crew. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in. Oh, something got an alert. Probably one of my devices that we went live. I got an alert that we're live. Happy Halloween, my friends. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, oh my gosh, I love you guys so much. We are on dual platforms right now. So if you want a reading, if you want to just watch, if you're curious, stay in the tiki tacky land. But if you want to be considered for a reading, you got to be in the tube of you land. You need to go to the back cave. So if you're not in the back cave, you've got to be on this side of the street, because I want you to have the reading. I want you to be able to have the opportunity to have the recording, to rewind it, to fast forward, and all that fun stuff. So this is your chance to join the back cave, thehuggablehealer.com. I don't have my glasses on. Some mods can possibly be helping. Hi, my friends. Great first day. Oh, thanks, Jen. So I think I'm gonna have some mods, but I didn't want to interrupt their spectacular Hallows Eve. So I'm not sure. I may have to put the glasses on. But to get a reading from me, for me to go direct and be spirit led by someone in the chat with my little vampire bat, you've got to be over on the tube of you. And currently on the tube of you, there's 22 friends. So hi, my friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Halloween. I'm so glad to see everybody. I love it. We're going to come over here, and the same rules will apply on the tube of you that it does on Tiki Tacky Land. But we don't have as many people booping in and out. But if you're in this comment, oh, thank you. If you're in the tube of you land, you've subscribed to the Huggable Healer. You've maybe even watched our first episode of Mediumship in a Meal. Maybe you're even thinking of applying for one of the episodes. Let me know while we're waiting for everybody. I definitely prefer the back cave. It's a little more intimate. We don't have all I'm excited. And then you're not going to have, you guys, the trolls that follow you over here, they're not going to follow you over here on the tube of you. So that's why I love coming into the back cave. Okay. I just literally got the whole, took me a minute, this today. That the costume has the bat too. I must have known, psychically. Just fair game. This was supposed to be a spider, and it didn't work out, and it's a bat. And now that we're in the bat cave tonight, I guess Spirit has that sense of humor. Loved your dinner with Spirit. Oh, I'm so glad. Yay, just John. I'm sorry, just Dawn. I'm so glad, my friends. I would love to apply for Mediumship in a Meal, but time difference makes it so hard. So Mediumship in a Meal, when we are recording it, I know that can be tricky, but if you give us some windows and some weekends, that's something that is an option. So it's such a neat, unique experience that with the right recipes and the right story and the right connection, it's amazing what you can do with the different timelines. Hi, my friends. I love you guys. Thank you for everybody. So right now, friends, we're filling up the bat cave. Like the vampire bat on my forehead, we're headed over to the tube of you. Tube of you. Tube of you. Come on over here. Join the crew, because this is where the readings are going to happen. If you're here, you get to watch, you can enjoy, you can hang out and see how spirit connects. But in order to get a reading, they're always free, but you have to be in the tube of you room. This is the group I'm going to be selecting from. So our goal is to wind down the tiki-tacky numbers and get folks who want a reading over here to the tube of you. You do have to be subscribing to the tube of you, so make sure you go to the Huggable Healer. The link is in my bio. You just go to the Huggable Healer, scroll down on my website. You can see there's a little YouTube little icon. You can click right on that, and it will send you'll be able to join us over here, subscribing to our page. It'll say Hannah's live, and you can boop in on the live. So welcome in, you guys. So what's the tube of you? It is my polite way of saying, so it's the Huggable Healer, and I call it the tube of you. And the mods will usually put in the chat what I mean by that. So hi, guys. Say hi to each other. Say hello as we're filling up the room. I love it. The tube of you is the tube that is you, that you don't want the algorithm to suppress because you're using another platform's word. So if you know the other platform that has a triangle on it, here, we'll play a game. Here's a game. It's the platform with the triangle button. So you have to follow me over there. You guys can see that. That's my artwork. That's my amazing artwork. I'm a really good artwork person. So go to the tube, head over there, and that's where and my goal is to be on the tube of you much more often so that I can do these readings for folks, so that we have the opportunity for you to have the recordings. You can rewind it. You can pop in and you can even rewind a live, which I love. You can join the community there. Just make sure you hit the subscriptions, and then you'll be able to get alerts to our our pilot episode and many more episodes of Mediumship and Emil that just launched today. So I appreciate you guys watching it. You got up to over 200 views. We launched it today at 11:11, and it's the opportunity for folks to dine and dish with the dearly departed in a unique way, where we're inviting you to share those recipes that I just intuitively take the ingredients and see how it comes together, and if it looks anything like how you thought it should look. But we'll see. Just like in a mediumship reading, it's about trusting intuition and information coming in. Thank you. I love it. Oh, I'm so glad. Awesome. So yeah, over here, we don't have the trolls. You don't have people following you after the live, and you don't have people trying to reach out to you, solicit for services. So that's why, Melissa, thank you. So that's why we're going to be over here. I'm going to give us about another minute, my friends. I'm trying as much as I can to drain the well dry at the ticky tacky and get you guys over here onto the tube of you. We live in a country, we haven't had any trick or treaters. I think our traditional trick or treating is gone. We had no luck. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if the pandemic or any of that had anything to do with that, you guys. So refreshing, right? The mods don't have to overwork over here on the tube of you. Oh, thank you, my friends. Thank you, mods. So my friends, if you're on the ticky tacky, it's because you're getting alerted to go to the Bat Cave. I got no notification. I don't know. If you, as long as you're subscribing and you hit that bell, you should get a notification that says Hannah has gone live. But that's okay. That's why I pop up on here so that you guys know to go over there. Hi, Hannah. How are you, my love? We're in the Bat Cave. Come join us. Come join us. Come join us. So many people do trunk or treating. Oh, that's true. Oh, the messages will be held for review. Okay, let me check I don't know. Some messages, you guys, it says they'll be held, if they're held for review, if somebody may be saying something in a way that you have to rephrase it. So I just want you to know, on the tube of you, they will hold some of your comments. I'm not sure what it is. There's certain keywords that they may edit out. And I actually don't know how to go in there and review the comments during the live. That's going to be a little challenging. I'm not sure. I popped over here. So yes, thank you, Crystal. If anyone needs to know, yeah, if you want to pin Crystal, if you're okay with that, pin join Hannah, and you can actually say the real word. I just can't say it on the broadcast. I don't want to alert. I don't want to send anybody alerts. So if you can tell folks where I am, because I will only be giving readings over here. If you're over here on my left, that's my left, in the ticky tacky land, it's so that you guys know to go to the Bat Cave. Come hang out with what are we going to name the bat while we're waiting, you guys? While we're waiting another minute or two, what are we naming Mr. Bat? I don't know what we're going to name him. What are we naming Vampy, the bat, I want to call him Unibat because it kind of went across the brow. That's what I was thinking of calling him. I wasn't sure. I was thinking the message has been for review. Okay, there's no reason it should be there is some type of, there's some messages being put for review. I don't know if it's the emojis are actually flagging. If you guys do me a favor, put some emojis in the chat and let's see if on the tube of you, if they're flagging emojis, like a bunch of emojis, for me to review them. Then I'll know. This is our first test live coming over here. One of many lives on the tube of you. Well, I'll be doing more of the free public demonstration mediumship readings. But okay, it was bats. So somebody put bats in the chat, and let's see if that was possibly what it was flagging, if you guys don't mind. Yep, I think that's it. So I can tell you right now. Yes. Okay, so Vienna, there's something about, I don't know what you're putting in the chat, and it might be crows or bats, but there's something the algorithm isn't liking, just to give you a heads up ahead of time so your comments don't get suppressed. So it's holding that for review for some reason. And let's see, is it? Oh, it held Heather's comment for review. Let's see. So something about some of the emojis, they're not liking them. So maybe we'll only do hearts or something. Maybe for the tube of you live tonight, we'll just do hearts and uplifting, bright. Maybe nothing spooky. Nothing spooky, because there's some reason they're making that. I know, right? That one worked. But for some reason, they did let the skulls go, so I'm not sure. It's crows and black cars. Interesting. I wonder why. Oh, some other message was the same thing. So we're learning, by the way, a little bit of a learning curve tonight as we're opening up the room, building building up the vibe, learning how it works, and then we'll go into readings, but we'll trust. Okay, what else did it show? Did it hide? Like, really, are we scared of black cats and crows? Come on. So yes, so you're heading over to the Tube of You. We're doing spirit-led live free mediumship readings tonight, you guys, but we're filling up the Bat Cave over at the Tube of You. It's thehuggablehealer.com. If you want to go ahead, join us over there, join the live feed, and that's where we'll be doing the live readings. So I'm giving everybody a chance on Tiki Tacky. I try to give you guys like, hey, heads up, we're over here. And there'll either be at some point I just stop the simultaneous broadcasting and just lean in here, or the mods will be hanging out managing the Tiki Tacky, but I won't be engaging with you guys. You can just watch the demonstration reading, but it will be through the Tube of You. So this is your guys' chance. They're free always. Any live readings are always free. But on the Tube of You, you subscribe, you'll get a notification bell, and you won't get anyone following you after the lives. You can rewatch them, you can rewind them, and they're posted like forever, ever, I guess, except for all this banter. I hope I can cut it down. And like, I think I did reposting like a second video or something. But thank you guys. I think we're okay. So I think we've got 56 people in this room here. So it's my question to my mods. Let me ask them: do you guys want to continue to manage the Tiki Tacky Live, or do I say with love to shut down the Tiki Tacky Live and just go ahead and move over into the Tube of You? So all readings are on Tube of You. No, I'll be doing both platforms, but I'll just always alert you guys when I'm on the Tube of You. So I'll open up both platforms and be like, hey, we're heading over to the Tube of You to do the readings, so that you know that if Tiki Tacky will alert you. But more readings, I'd like to do more over here on the Tube of You. Okay, cool. Yeah. So just so you guys know, you have the option. Hey, Reach, how's it going, my friend? Okay. Am I missing it on Tube of You where you can place comments? On the current live right now, I see everybody commenting. So I hope not. So you just come into the live and folks they're commenting away. So I hope that works. Love mediumship and Emil, Hannah, yay. Oh, I hope you guys have watched it. If you're on Tiki Tacky Land and you go over to the Tube of You, I love it because there's the option to watch our first episode of Mediumship in the Meal. Have you guys all watched it yet? Held for review. Okay, they're hiding messages for review. Potentially inappropriate message held for review. Can be seen by you and hidden from the public. Okay, got it. But I don't know what's in the chat that they're holding for review. But it's just emojis. Celine just put a bunch of pumpkins and emojis and ghosts, and they're holding those. I think you have to subscribe to comment, and I think that's also the case. That's true. If it's not letting you comment, make sure you're subscribing, because I think that might be one of the factors that they do make you go to the Huggable Healer on the Tube of You, hit that subscription because it's free. You subscribe, and you pop into the live, and I think that might be one of the things that makes you comment. Yes. Okay. So friends who saw the episode, yes, I love it. If she has your video maximized, she won't see chat. Oh, and if you have your video maximized, you won't see the chat, is what friends said. I loved it. Yay. The Tube of You, LOL. I know. You gotta watch those AIs. You use certain terminology and all of a sudden they suppress your live. You gotta learn the lingo. Oh, thank you, Gail. I appreciate it. Okay. No, I missed it. I'm excited though. Okay, Raven. Well, the good news is it's now forever on the Tube of You. So forever, ever, you will go. It's the only video that has my own little picture in the corner, and you get the opportunity to watch and see if it's something you'd like to apply for, because we have a couple episodes we want to shoot over the holiday season, and I would love to get folks who subscribe to our page to be the folks who are applying for an episode. Oh, there's disembodied ghosts. Mr. Hannah. Sneezing. His sneezes are so loud. I haven't had a chance yet. Oh, Stephanie, I'm so excited, friend. It's so heartwarming. And here's what I love about it, because as friends are filtering over, you guys are doing a great job. It's all about you guys. Like, I just really, really love how you get the chance to share your meal, to share about the dish, whatever you want to share, whatever you want to validate, and about your loved ones. And I just love that I get to be really, to me, it feels like it really showcases you guys. So I'm really excited about it. It makes me so happy. And we get to play around with food, of course, because that always makes me happy too. And it's nothing behind me that you wouldn't want to eat. Oh, you guys, I love you. I love you guys so much. Again, some comments are being held for review, and it won't even tell me why. Oh, you guys, I don't. Oh, is it? It's just emojis. What the heck, guys? I think the only emojis tonight are going to be hearts. And super because there's so many messages being held. So make sure. Oh, I think it's an amazing idea. Thanks, Debbie. So friends in the chat. Oh, thanks, Maria. I think so. The chat, you guys, you'll see there's certain comments that are just getting blocked. So be careful. Be careful. I keep wanting to tap the screen, and I know, right? That's the thing when you're so used to ticky tacky land, you so want to tap the screen. I love it. We've got angel numbers, 33 people in the ticky tacky land, 66 up to 69. Here we go, folks, on the tube of you. Just watched it. Was amazing. And congratulations, Jen. Thank you. Do you have to open in the app to comment? Ooh, do you have to open in the app to comment? Do you guys know? I know that you have to subscribe, but I do have to open in the app to comment. Mods, does anybody here know? Are you guys opening in the app so you're able to comment? Because someone was asking that. Thank you, friends. Happy Halloween, Sandra. Yes, so everybody's saying yes. Who are commenting, you have to actually open in the Tube of You app. Thank you, guys. You can still click hearts on here, right? Yes, I think hearts are okay. Maria says no, but please come through. Oh, yeah, I want your loved ones to come through. Oops, yes. Oop, no, yes. I'm not sure. Okay, we're having a whole discussion here. All right, we've got 70 friends in the room here. We've got 33 friends in the live. I love you guys. Happy Halloween. As of this time, I'm just going to put my eyes over on the Tube of You. So everybody in Ticky Tacky Land, this is your chance. The last call, you guys. So if you're in the room, stay tight. Ticky Tacky Land, last chance to be present for the private or the public free mediumship reading for your loved one to come through and check in on Tiki Tack, from Tiki Tacky to the Tube of You, where it'll now be recorded. You can rewind, and you don't have to worry about any scammers following you after the live. Just make sure you're subscribing to the page and the channel. And here we go. I love you guys. All right, friends. Thank you. Woohoo! I love you. I love you. Crystal, do you want me to shut down Tiki Tacky altogether and just hold the space over here on the Tube of You? Tell me what your thoughts are, my friend. Tell me what you're thinking. If people want to watch it, but I just want to make sure if Crystal wants to mod. I don't know if you want to manage people asking you 10 times. So let me check really quick with Crystal, guys. Got to take care of your moderators because they literally are the glue that holds everything together. Like they really are. So I want to see what Crystal says. Crystal. I'm not sure. I don't even know if the Tiki Tacky froze at this point. Oh, I might even froze Tiki Tacky. That would be like I might have froze it. Okay. I would love to be present on the YouTube. Okay, so I'm closing out Tiki Tacky Land. If you're not on the Tube of You, that's where you need to be for the free live public mediumship reading. So here we go. 5, I love you, Tiki Tacky Land. 4, Tiki Tacky Land. This is your chance. Head over to the Tube of You, the Huggable Healer, for the free live readings. You just have to go to the Huggable Healer. Make sure you're subscribed, open in the app, and then you'll get to be part of the occasion together. So we're heading, unless Reg wants to manage. Reg, do you want to manage the Tiki Tacky Land? Otherwise, I was just going to shut it down so Crystal can be over in the Tube of You. So let's see what. Let me check with Reg. Reg, let me know. Because I think Reg was going to pop on and manage the Tiki Tacky. Do you still want to do that, Reg? Thanks, guys. Thank you for the technical difficulties as we're starting and doing our first one, and then we'll have it all down. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Reg will keep it. Okay, so then the people in Tiki Tacky Land are just observing, while people in the Tube of You land are actually getting the opportunity to invite their loved one forward. Okay, so we're just going to give this a shot, see how it goes tonight. That was a lot of navigating of waters. So proud of you guys. Thank you for your patience and your kindness. And now we're going to do exactly how we open up to any reading. You're just going to invite your loved ones to step forward. Invitation, not expectation. Know that I feel always, and I mean it, honored, privileged. There's the words, they start to fall. That's always a good sign. Honored, privileged, and absolutely blessed to be able to hold space for your loved ones and invite in the ones who want to connect with you at this time and be the voice box of the spirit world, allowing them to bring messages that are healing for us. Even if I'm dressed up like some baddie lady for tonight's occasion, there's only thing I want you to know is they come in with the silliness and with us as well, and with our love and with our tears and with all of our emotions, wherever we're at, and they're holding space for us to bring in a healing message that lifts all of us up, whether it's our loved one that comes through or not. They'll either share as much or as little as they want. And we're just going to hold space for however much they want to share and whoever wants to come through. And I just ask that again, invitation, not desperation. And I love you. So, okay, healing opening prayer for everybody in this room, whether you stay on through this whole live or not. And again, the nice part is you can rewind and rewatch on the tube of you as well. And you'll have this as a chance for your loved ones to see if this is your loved one coming through and how this stuff works. And I never know who's going to step forward. In worst case scenario, no one does, because today's been one of those days. It's been a lot. It's been a lot adrenaline wise, but I know they will, because I'm starting to feel them. They're giving me the taps. They were tapping me earlier when I was meditating, but I always just say, I don't guarantee, but I'm curious, and I come in with love, and you come in that same place and space. You're going to invite your loved one in too. We got this. We got this. I love you guys. And I love that I don't have to tell you to worry about the scammers on the tube of you, because they're not going to come on here and scam you. That makes me so happy. Just got to say that. So we invite into this space, Spirit, to step forward with so much love, so much grace, so much joy, so much healing. Start to build in this room that connection. Come as close as you'd like. I open the eyes of my heart so I can see you, Spirit. I open up my heart and make space for you to come in. Just come in and start filling the space. Come in and start blending your energy. Start letting me know you're here. Start letting us know you're here. I ask that you open everyone's hearts to start feeling your presence, to feeling their loved ones around them, whether or not it's their loved ones stepping forward or not, but they feel them. They start having that physical sensation of spirit being in the room, whether it's chills and tingles, whether it's warm and cuddly, whatever it is, just let them know that you're around. I ask that you'd open my ears so I can hear anything you want to say and do my best to understand how to relay what it is you're saying. Thank you for allowing me to have room for human error, but I will do my best to understand what it is that you're saying. And just open up my mind's eye so that I can know that I know that I know that it's you. And my eyes so I can see anything it is that you want me to see. I love you, Spirit. I thank you for this opportunity. Every time you show up, I walk away and without a shadow of a doubt go, wow, Spirit, you are incredible, and what you will bring through and what you share to help us all. I thank you for this. It's a privilege and an honor. Allow me to not step ahead of you and say a bunch of things and try to interpret it out of any type of ego or anything in my mind space. Just don't, none of that. Allow me to stay in rhythm with you. Allow me to turtle frog, say it all. Whatever you say, even if at the moment we don't understand it, we know that either things come out later and people are able to know exactly what you're talking about, or there may be some things that I sang it, but I'm not relaying it the way you're giving it to me, Spirit. And I know that you'll pivot and help us understand it in a different way or move on. And I appreciate that too, for that room, for that connection and knowing that can happen. And or the sitter in that moment just may not be being put on the spot, understand, but we trust the intelligence of Spirit. So it's a 3-party conversation. I just ask everyone steps forward with the open heart. So it is, so it shall be. Amen. That prayer is so important, you guys, to me, because it really is just reminding us this really is such a beautiful thing that spirits do. The way that they communicate with us and they love us, and entering in that place of reverence. Anyone that's a medium knows that when you sit in the power, that's what you do. You go in a reverential place, whether it's in the woods, whether it's in your backyard, you could be in your bathtub. Where do you go to get quiet and just hear from your loved ones? In your bed, whatever it is that you do to make that connection. So that's why saying that prayer is about just opening up that heart space. Okay. I saw a letter in my head right now. So, by the way, there are messages being blocked, so be careful, you guys, if you're in the chat for whatever reason. The emojis are only hearts right now. I wouldn't put anything else right now because there's something I have a setting in for the comments for review. I did something, and I'll make sure next live I don't have that as a setting. But I'm seeing a certain letter, and I'm getting really hot right now. I'm getting really, really hot. So I'm going to roll up to the comments. I love you guys. Connection is everything. I love you. I see a letter in my mind's eye. Oh, wow. And there's someone here with this letter. I love this. Didn't know, but I know now. So Vienna, do you go by V? Do you go by just, I can show you. And by the way, this is why money mediums do scribble. I know that can be, we don't have to scribble. I know that there was a video created about that, but I also want to remind you that sometimes the reason is because I even was on a reading. I was scribbling something and it ended up, and so it's like, look at what you're drawing, but that's the difference. It's drawing. I was scribbling, I know, and I ended up drawing like the letters to the person's name. It's so cool. So doing what works for you, whatever stemming works for you. But I was writing that V, and so I'm so curious. And seeing the letter. So I'm so curious. So Vienna, do you go by V, or do you understand that? So curious. And why would that have been quieted? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's see who's stepping forward for you. Who said V? And I do see Maria Valerie, you also there. But I'm gonna lean into Vienna, and everybody else is gonna hold comments. Okay, guys. So we're just gonna hold space for Vienna and see if this is her loved one who was giving me the V. Let's see. And it got really hot. Like I'm really hot. Like I am wearing the thinnest shirt ever, and I want to totally. I want to get like an. Okay, there's someone touching the left side of my face right now. So Vienna, I have a male who's stepping forward who's trying to get your attention. It's interesting. The lower part of my face usually means they passed young. Do you have a, would you understand? Don't, and again, it's just yes, no, I don't know. And sticking to the evidence I give you, you in typing as much or as little as you want to share because you are on a public platform, and I understand that. But would you understand this is either a younger male in spirit that wants to get your attention that passed, who passed a lot younger than that was expected. I think I'll start there. Otherwise, was maybe even not born. But usually it'd be my chin when it's that. So I'm gonna land here first. Younger male who, in other words, he was younger than they would have expected him to pass. Would you understand that? On TTIMV? No way. Stop. I love that. Go spirit. So would you understand who's tapping me on my cheek? I will take male in spirit, and then I'm going to go to secondary, passed before their time. They passed to them, they passed like too young when they're touching this part of my face. Would you understand that? And take your time. Type as slow or fast as you want. Yes, younger male. Okay, thank you. Okay. See what else he says. Would you also understand, though, there being a male who's older than him who would also want to be addressed? And this person you either see eye level with or older. So you've got the younger male, but there is somebody who is also with him who wants to be acknowledged. So there's a little of a blurring for me because I kept getting a double tap. So when they double tap me, I wish they would wait a beat because it's either there's two spirits or there's one saying I passed younger, but I was actually younger, but I'm eye level with V. Otherwise, it's two spirits. So that's why that as a reader, I have to lean in to go, would you understand it being either two spirits or one who, but I'm getting the double tap. So that's why. Yes. Okay. So when they, usually, okay, good. Well, good. We're still, the signs are still there. It's spiritual baseball still works. It does. But it's one of those things because it's such a subtle thing when they're tapping me. So I love our loved ones. Okay, let me see what else he wants to check in about. And thank you, V. And something's being shown to me right now. Yes, thank you. Something's being shown. Good. Thank you. Thank you. V says, by the way, it says, I think both, so I have to hear more. Wonderful. I'm being touched on the shoulder. Like he's putting his hand on my shoulder right now and he's trying to show me something. So thanks for hanging tight for me. Would you understand a male coming through in spirit that you recently would have went through? I feel, oh, he's taking me somewhere. He's taking me somewhere. Did you recently go through his apparel, clothing apparel, something about clothing apparel that were connected to him that he's showing me right now? I don't know if it would be like external apparel, but I feel like he's showing me clothing apparel connected to him. Was this something that you would have either done recently, or you understand why he's showing that to me? He keeps putting his hand on my shoulder. It's so sweet, you guys. He's like this. He feels very calming the way he comes into. I want to tell you that when I feel his energy, he makes me feel very grounded, very still, like somebody who, oh, he's tapping my head with this. He's making me feel like he really gives me this like encouragement, and he's giving me this just, would you understand that about him in your relationship with him at all? Feeling like somebody who would be there for you to talk to support you, to want to put your hand on your shoulder. That's okay, great. So you'll have to know which one's talking. Of course, yes. So if there's more than one, that's the thing, you guys. It gets ping-ponged, and you'll have to know which one is saying it. So you would understand then. I'm getting somebody tapping me on my shoulder, giving me that support. So you understand it being the older one. But then do you also understand, and this can be either one, if you have two spirits, you're going to have to know which one is connected to which. I can only give you the information. They give it to me. But they are showing me then also something about apparel. So there was something about going through their apparel, their clothing, something about that. And again, I get the ticks and flicks, you guys. I get the ticks and flicks. But that's just that they tap me. That's just like spider webs. It's so funny for like the Halloween. It's like the cobwebs feelings. Okay, do you understand with the male? Do you understand I would take the younger male, like this, but not the younger male. I feel like I'm getting like this nervous energy because tapping me in the head with this. Do you understand like a nervous energy? Like I want to take my fingers and kind of finger drum on the table a little bit. Do you understand why I want to do that? So, always the ticks and the flicks. Something my neck just got, oh my gosh, something in my neck just got really tight with that one. I got like a zap. But I got like a little, like somebody was a nervous energy. And then what happened? Oh my goodness. Male, the younger one, the tapping is now sending like anything I get physically, I'm going to share it with you because one, either it's just my body responding to the energy or that was related to their passing. And then I just got what felt like lightning bolts that went up my neck. And would you understand that sensation going up my neck at all? That was like very uncomfortable. Was there something that happened with his passing that caused some type of jarring pain to his neck, like electricity? Ooh, my chest just got a thwomp. I just got a thwomp. It just went thwomp in my chest right now. Ooh, like my breath just got taken away with this. So there's something they're trying to tell me. Was there an accident? Was there an injury? Was there something that happened that you would understand connected to either male? But we were talking about the younger male, so that would be my thoughts. But it could be the one where zapping neck pain, got that one, and then my heart went whoop to it. So yes, and I'm thinking yes to the clothing, okay? But would you understand about the what in the world just happened? That may be passing. Okay, thank you. It usually is one thing or thank you. It's usually related to either something major event in life or the passing. Because wow, that one got me. It was like, okay. Say it. So I would say rather say it than not say it because they're either A, building on information, or B, I'm going into my mental mind, or C, it's exactly what it is. But do you understand car? Me just hearing the word car? Or why they would just say car? Was there either a car involved or was there something about a car that's significant enough to where just hearing the word car? Oh, that light is blinding me right now. Sorry, I'm move that out of my eyes. And there's something about hope. I just heard hope. Sometimes it's literally like a spirit box. You guys, they will move from the most, it's so interesting. They'll go to sensations and pictures. And then they give me like these one word drops. And they're like, hope. So was there some hope about something? Was there something either hoping for a car or do you understand the connection to hearing car, hope? Because the hope went up. Okay, thank you. Do you understand the hope? Because maybe they're trying to build something here for you. So we said car, and then he went, hope? Was somebody hoping for a car? Are you hoping for a car? Does that make sense to you? If not, don't make it fit. But does that help you when they said hope? I wish you guys could hear in my head too. Because the voice, ooh, tapping my cheek here. Tapping my cheek, tapping my cheek, tapping my cheek. So I'm going to give you that because they tapped my cheek to that one and I'll keep going forward. But that's such a trip. I love the way your loved ones communicate. All right. Do you have stairs in your house? Or do you understand? I think they're trying to bring us to something to validate the hope in the car. Do you have stairs? I'm hoping for a new car. Are you See? Okay, the stuff they bring up. And they're like, they're like, we're going to move into what's going on in your life. I love that. I love that. They're like, I'm going to talk about myself, tell you what's going on, and then I'm going to check in with you, and the way that they communicate. It's such a trip. Okay, do you understand about stairs in a house? In a house, it would be either connected to your loved ones or you, but I want to talk about, unlike my stairs, which are like galley stairs, would you understand like a staircase that you can see like spindles on the staircase? I keep hearing something about like spindles, and it leads me to stairs. Yes, I have stairs in my house. Yes, okay. Because, and they're just, again, they're just trying to show me. Sometimes they'll just show me around your home, you know. Um, they'll just do that. They bring up the most interesting things, and they will tell you, hey, I'm around you. Like, I know what you're thinking, the car that you want. I know things about your home. Do you understand about your staircase where the railing on the stairs, and then the stairs either being a lighter color than a darker railing? I wonder if I'm seeing this. Yes, my in-laws' house. Wonderful. Okay. And then, because that's what I'm being shown right now. So I want to let you know I guess we're going on a tour. We're going on a tour. But again, that way they know that they're around, or that how they're around and how they're connected. Okay. Hold on. Sometimes they say things and I go to grab it, and because it's literally the ADD brain, it just goes through. So I was like, okay. Ah, damn, I missed. Oh, he touched me again. Okay. Did you do the trunk or treat thing? We talked about that in the earlier in the chat. Someone said something about trunk or treat, but he just touched my head to it. Because I was like, were you saying trunk or treat? And it went through my head. So I wasn't, and I'm like, is that what he was showing me? And then they touched the top of my head. Did you guys participate in trunk or treat? Or do you know why that they'd be saying that? Who participated in trunk or treat tonight, I guess is the question. But would you understand why they're talking about that? And making my eye itch. Did you think about it? Did you go to one? Was there something about that's significant for them to say it, have it kind of waft through, and then tap my head to it? Would you understand that? Yes, one kid did, and my other is home. Okay, there we go. So we're going to talk about a home, and then we're going to talk about the trunk or treat. Go, spirits, go. I mean, V, I don't even know if you, oh, your picture is so small. I was like, I don't even know if you have kiddos. I don't know why your name to me. I was actually thinking you were, but a lot older than having littles. So, but I can actually see your picture. You do have littles. Oh, okay. You have a little in there. My eyes don't see that little, even this far away. Oh, wow. Like, I love it. Do you understand about, okay, this is what I'm seeing, so I'm so curious. Was there something about the costume? One of two things. Was it a homemade costume, or did you have to put some regular apparel over a particular Halloween costume? Was there something like, because I keep seeing something that's like, okay, this is either a homemade costume because of what I'm being shown in the outer layer, or did we have a store-bought costume, but you had to put something about homemade garment? He isn't little anymore. Oh, they grow up so big. Yeah. Not that little in the picture anymore, huh? Yeah. Oh, so do you understand them having to wear something? I feel like I'm putting either, I use items I have at home to make the costume, or I put something on over my store-bought costume that I feel like the loved ones are trying to bring to me. And would you understand me seeing the color green? And we'll see if I have the color wrong. I'm always willing to throw it out there to see what I see. But I keep seeing something that looks green in front of me. Would you understand that connection? It looks almost like, I don't know if it's like checkered pattern, plaid pattern. There's something going on a little bit. So somebody's trying to get my attention. Neither of those resonate. Okay, let's see okay. Happy to give what I get and not be overly attached to it. Do you understand me seeing, and this is what I'll give it to you, then connected to the kids if it wasn't tonight, and if not, just be like, no, Hannah, because I'll take a no. Yes, and not green. Okay, I'm seeing something plaid, checkered. That would be like an overcoat, over jacket, being put on. So if it wasn't tonight, and that's me making that jump, and that says my mental mind was trying to make it fit. So that's where I have to recognize as a reader, um, being put on and being worn. And I see it. What to me, it's in the green hues. So I know you say not green, but would you understand me seeing what that would be in my mind's eye, or to say no, I don't know what you're saying, Hannah. Clothes were under the costume though. Okay, and not green. No, yeah. See, to me, this looks like okay. So I could just be it's under, but I'm seeing something, and I might just be seeing it wrong. And it looks to me like um, there's lines and stripes and like a pattern to it. It doesn't look monochromatic to me. So I'm seeing something going on. Is what I'm seeing. Let's see what else I'm gonna get. Let's see what else they're giving me. I'm gonna see if that was connected to the costume, or was my brain just trying to immediately put it to the costume. I can understand the plaid, but nothing in regards to the costume. Okay, my brain may have wanted to put it into the context because we're talking about trick or treat. So that's good for me as a reader to go, Hannah, you tried linking two things together, but they weren't connected. They're valid, but they're not connected. And that's good. This is good stuff. The forever student of mediumship, and never let a medium ever not be willing to go, okay, what am I getting and where am I inserting myself, versus they were just jumping, because they'll do that, right? They ping pong all around and me trying to pull it all together. But I'm seeing that put on, so we know. Um, so I'm so glad at least you can understand what the plot is that they were showing. But let's see, we'll continue to go forward. Thank you for that, V. I appreciate it. Okay, V, I'm being shown something. Um, all right, that was cool. So, V, you would understand being able to hold the hand of your loved one that passed. I would take this as if I were leaning into this in the energy, and the way his energy comes through is that softer energy of the male, the older male. Do you understand getting the chance to actually hold his hand? Would you understand me seeing that? He just held my hand. He said he's got just this like he brings me such a calmness with him. And do you understand me also feeling like he's not that tall? I would take him average height and stature. I want to qualify that. Like I'm not feeling super high tall stature. Yes, it's the older one. Yes. Yes. Okay, that's exactly it. Okay, good. I had to turn this little light off. That was just driving me bonkers. It was literally okay. Yeah, that's what he's giving me right now. He's the one who's got that calming energy and is holding the hand right now. Oh. Yes, not tall. Okay, great. Thank you. Um do you understand one of the two? And I think it's the younger one, but sometimes they didn't get to grow into their teeth. Do you understand me wondering? I'm just looking over, and I'm either was at the age where I was missing teeth, or my teeth were kind of big in my mouth. Would you understand that with the younger one? I'm trying to understand why I'm being shown a mouth. And it's like it's either that like you're at that age where you were still losing teeth, or you were still growing, excuse me, the burps that will come in, or you're still growing into your face. I don't know, right? Um, unless the kid had big teeth for his mouth, like he actually had like the larger teeth. Would you understand what I'm being shown in connection to that? It feels very uniform in size, but larger, is what I'm seeing right now. There is either a missing tooth, or it's like we're at that age. Oh, Yes, I have so many young ones. Oh, but that fits for the youngest one. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have so many young ones. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. But I'm so glad that tonight you at least we get to have the connection with them. Hi, friends. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Let's see. Any more details either one wants to give, or if we want to move into a message? Because so on public readings, they're shorter. You know, you don't sit there and hold as much space for each loved one in spirit, so that we can get through more readings and keep connecting. But I do want to make sure I'm holding for however much they want to share, the way they want to share it. It's the one with the I feel like I'm still doing the nervous energy. But do you understand the them being interested in doing a lot of physical activity, and I even would take like an actual sport that they were interested in being part of, or that they participated in? Would that make sense to you? It's like I feel like I'm at the Sandlot or something. I feel like I'm out at a field somewhere playing. I don't know if it's like formally playing or if I'm just playing with my friends, but I feel like I'm out like goofing around, playing like in a baseball type area. Um, is where I'm being taken to right now. But it feels like it's made for this type of play where I'm being shown like you go here to play this type of things. Yes, I can understand. Okay, thank you. Okay, because that's why I feel like I'm being taken right now. Okay, not knowing about your family or who's at your house. There is one more thing I'm being shown. I was like ready to lean into a message, but there was one more thing. And that, do you understand you having, or one of the kids having, a backpack that I've seen these backpacks that look like little animals. They're so cute. But do you understand why they'd be showing me that? What the reference would be to that? Like, I know they have the ones like if you have to keep a kid on a lead, so it looks like an animal, but it has a leash on it, like a lead, because the kids have a lot of energy. So, oh, there's a message. Oh, there's something being touched to my chest right there. There's something being touched with that one. I just want to tell you, whenever I get something, got a little zappy zap like there. Oh, and I'm getting cobwebs on my chin with that. So they're trying to bring us to something. Do you understand what they're trying to show us? So this is either a backpack that looks like one of the stuffed animal backpacks, and or having to have one of those backpacks on where you put it says when you put the lead on it so that the kiddo doesn't run out in the street, doesn't get hurt. I know that's a controversial thing, but hey, as kids' safety, I'm like sometimes you got more kids than you got hands and in life, and like you're not going to tell me to tell parents how to parent, but do you understand what they're referencing and then why they would give me the tap and the zap with that? Was that either a memory and experience, or do you know what item they're talking about with that? Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's something they're bringing up. There's a tap and a zap, and I would take the stuffed animal like a backpack, the ones that, so just something to look at, consider. And usually you see a lead for a child attached to those. So just saying that out loud to see if they build more information. So sometimes when we're mediums, you guys, if anybody who's on this live or rewatches this, we repeat something to see if a spirit will give us more, if they're building on that, or if they're just like, this is what I'm saying, Hannah. Like this is all I'm giving you. And okay, if I were to even tell you what it looks like in my mind's eye, if this helps at all, it's like I'm seeing like almost like a little sloth type of like doll draped over a back that looks like a little, it to me, I guess, unless you just took a doll and draped it over your back like that, it kind of has that kind of look to it that's on my back right now. That's what I'm being shown. Just want to see if you'll lean and give me any more about it or something else, or give me a message, or if they're stepping away. Let's see which one. There's something that I know. I got you. I feel like you're going to go, oh. So V, I feel like you're going to go, oh. So that's why I'm sitting here holding for a beat. Because my whole air in my chest is like going like this. Like there's something here. There's like a holding breath kind of moment here. It's like it's gonna either connect you to one of the other loved ones that are in spirit that are trying to get your attention, or you're going to understand that connection. So I'm not trying to make you make it fit. It's just interesting. Like, they're taking my breath away. They're like, they're holding for a beat for this. It's going to be like that's what they're saying. So I want to see if they'll give me more there to give to you as more lead to that evidence, or if there's more that they're going to build on that or anything else. But you can feel it in my chest. It's such a trip, you guys. Hi, friends. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging tight. Okay, do you understand? Um, I'm not sure. I don't have. Yeah, that's just all I can give you is give you if there's something they're trying to show us, and who would be connected to in spirit. Do you understand recently spilling small items on the floor? So would you, or do you understand this happening around you, or somebody's saying to you that they spilled? But I want to talk about it being something with a lot of little pieces that got spilled. They're showing me something spilling on the floor, multiple little objects. I can hear them hitting the floor. This could be like a pasta, noodles, cereal, a food item. This could be like a little item set, something that would have hit the floor that would have made like a bit of a mess that you would have had to clean up, or someone around you had to do that. You recently had to clean up a mess that someone made. Somebody spilled something. Do you know what they're talking about? They're trying so hard right now. They're like, I'll mention the backpack, and then okay, and I'm calling it a backpack. It could literally just be like a stuffed animal on someone's shoulder, and they're wearing it like a backpack. But they're talking about something being spilled on the floor and it having to be cleaned up. It's got to be like, to me, I would take something like with multiples of the same object. So it's like, what is it like? Like it would be something that you have multiples of it, I guess. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Does that help? And would you know what they're referencing? This would be either recent enough. Okay, sprinkles. Yes, okay, thank you. Okay, that's what it was. You got it. I can hear it on the floor. I was like, give me evidence. I'm gonna hold a beat. If you want this animal stuffy thing to make sense, or whatever it is that you're showing me. And again, I'm just doing my best to do like spirit charades. Maybe I'm not describing it exactly how it is. And so that's why I could be tripping you up, or it's gonna be one of those things you go, oh, that's what Hannah was describing. But I'm like, then is there anything else you want to add or give? And they were holding, and then they gave me that little visual. So isn't that cool that they're just like the things that they'll they'll just bring up, and that's what they do, because they want us to know again that they do know the little things, and they're sharing what they can to connect with us. And it's just like any memories, right? Some of them are going to stand out in our own minds, and something that stands out in someone else's mind may not stand out in our mind, but there'll be enough there for us to know what they're talking about, why they're checking in with us, and then maybe, who knows, that may spark a memory for you, or something. Sometimes I'll tell you things that are going to happen, like your new car. My fingers are crossed for you. My toes and nose are crossed if that's the case. But that happens for you. So that said, V, thank you, my love. Let me see if there's any particular message. Otherwise, you can offer validation in the chat, or you can ask a question. I'll lean in. I'm more than willing to listen if there's anything that they want to share, or if you want to ask. I never guarantee I'm going to get an answer, or if I'll understand what they're giving, but I hold space for it. But I want to see if there is any message above and beyond, before you ask or put any validation, or just put thank you in the chat and when you're done, and to your loved ones for coming through, and thank you to them. But let's see, is there anything else you guys want to? So much in. I'm just getting like this, like pushing to my chest right now. Lots of pressure in my chest. Oh, I wonder if you're carrying a lot in your body. Via, I feel like I want to tell you to, like, those cleansing breaths that we can take to kind of move the energy. So I feel like this is something for you to consider. Ooh, oh, V. Oh, ow, I felt that one. Oh, I got that one in my eye. Whap, zap, whap, I got that one. So V, I just want to talk about, the value of giving you those cleansing breaths, taking the time during the day when you can to take some cleansing breaths. And if you're dealing with any headache or worrying or anything going on in your head, when I got that little zap in my head right there, because boy, did I get that one, that taking those deep, kind of just relaxing moments, just sitting on the couch when you can, take a step, take a beat, and really giving yourself that opportunity to take those cleansing breaths. Thank you, everybody. You did so good. And thanks, everybody, over on the tube of you. I mean, on the ticky-tacky land. If you'd like to actually participate in the reading, you've got to be in the tube of you. But if you're hanging out and just observing, hi, my friends. Yes, we're teaching my son those. He needs them, especially. That's why they brought it up. Oh, V, wow. Wow. Okay. Because, boy, the zap and the whap with that one. And it's funny when we teach others how much we learn right through the process. We learn so much through teaching of others. Well, V, I'm so glad that Spirit lined up for you to be on tonight, for us to be on the tube of you streaming. Is there any questions that you'd like to ask? Any validations you want to put in the chat? Or just a thank you to your loved ones? Whatever it is for you, my friend, this is your opportunity. And hi, everyone. Okay, yeah, let's check in. Let me see. Does the older male have a message for his wife or son? Okay, let me. If so, so here's, in case anybody's on who's on either platform watching, the way it works for me, if someone asks a message, then there has to be, if it ends up being what I consider just like it's a message, but then there has to be some type of key evidence, that physical evidence to, rather than just some message, right? I just want to let you guys know that. So I'm opening up for a message, but then they have to give me some type of reference to the message that gives you something to solidify it. They'll flank it with something so we know. Oh my God, I love loved ones. They're so funny. Oh, they crack me up. I know, you guys. This is when it's like, now I understand why meetings would get wrapped up in a straitjacket, because you start laughing and stuff. But it feels like he's ribbing. Would you understand, V, him ribbing his son? That he would come through and want to like kind of rib him. And it was something like, put your keys where you can find them. Like that kind of thing. Like, I feel like it's like, I don't know if he perpetually loses his keys, his son does, or something like that. But there's something about that where he kind of did this, like, he didn't want to say something like, this sweet kindness, this hand on the shoulder, but I felt like I wanted to like leave with like kind of a joke and like a little lightheartedness. Would you understand that about his energy or disposition or temperament? And is there something literal about keys at all? Like a little dish that the keys are put in and either aren't returned there, would you know? Unless he messes with your keys, which I apologize. If you don't think spirits move things, you don't know spirits. They will totally move. But you can also ask them to put it back. But I don't think it's spirit moving it. So I don't know if he has either a habit of not putting things back where they belong, or if you understand him joking about that. He's kind of giving me that kind of like, I want it to be a lighter message. I don't want it to be a heavier message coming through. I want it to check in. Yes, I understand that. Okay. It's just this lighter like side to him. Do you know though, is he one to, so I'm curious, V, is he one to not put things back in the right place at the right time? Like, is he one to put things in different places? Do you know? Not keys though. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Is he one to not put things back in the right place though? Would you understand that? I think it's hilarious what you're showing me. It's like, put it back in the right spot. Like, you make your life easier. But it's said so lightheartedly, which makes me smile. Again, it's so neat the way that they're so funny. He clearly wants to keep that on the lighter side. Hey, Jenny Bunny, welcome in. I just want to give you a chance to respond occasionally. Okay. Well, there's something I love that he's like keeping it light, because that's where he's landing with the lightness of it. It's very sweet. Well, definitely full of light-hearted, wanting to check in. I love you guys. I love your loved ones, V. I love the chance to get to check in. Let us all know. Hopefully you get that car. Hopefully you get the car you're wanting. Again, fingers, toes, and nose crossed for you. Thank you so much. And we'll take a break, and Take a breath. I didn't realize my bear name, Hee Gotta fix that. Oh, I didn't either. Hi, my friends. Hi, Amy. Sorry, I can't stay. I have to get some sleep. Have a good night. Melissa, have a good night. You look so cute, Hannah. Thanks, Natalie. How are you, my friend? I'm trying to look a little silly for the Halloween night. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. So, friends, if you're over here on the Ticky Tacky land, we're over here in the tube of you. We have 88 friends over here hanging out. We're I don't know how to change it either, Jen. Yeah, that's a good, you guys, that's a good point. Like, I don't know either. I don't know if you're, that's true. If you head over to the tube of you, you may want to check to see when you're subscribing that the name is a name that you want it to be. I didn't know that. Like, that's a good point. It may put your full name in the chat, which is good to know. I don't even know if I commented right now. Would it put my full name? I don't even know. Let me. Any message. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I just fixed the whole thing, you guys, where it's not going to hide messages anymore. Okay, we're going to play a game while we're waiting in between spirits and connecting. Put some bats in the chat. Let's see if I fixed it. Did I fix it? Did I fix it? Go to profile to change. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. I doubt it, Hannah. Okay, please go. Okay. Go to settings, then basic info. Okay. Oh, you get the bats. It's working. It's working. It's working. I fixed it. So we're no longer, here we go, LOL. We did it, you guys. I think you can put whatever you want now, and it's not fielding the comments. Hi, my friends. We're over here on the tube of you. If you're on Tiki Taki, you're just watching, you're hanging out. But if you're hoping to have a loved one come through in a reading, you're heading over to the tube of you. Subscribing to the Huggable Healer over on the YouTube of you. That's where we're at right now. So here's a chance to observe, here's a chance to hang out and have loved ones come through. So I want the opportunity for us to be streaming over here. So this is where you need to be. This is where the party is. But hey, if you want to observe, you're more than welcome. But I love everybody being able to pop in. The chat is delayed for you, Hannah. Just an FYI. Oh, is it? Okay. That is good to know. Testing. Perfect. Yay. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad, you guys. We got our first one of many live stream out of the way. I'm curious about leaving this up though with the tech challenges, but as we get kind of back into the rhythm of things and having the live streaming on here, they do stay on. So if you're on the tube of you with me right now, you can go and look the different categories lives, and you can go watch other live mediumship readings there as well that are from the past as we get back into the rhythm of it. But it's really nice to get this opportunity, my friends. I love it. I love that I get to do this together. I don't want to keep you guys up too late though either, so let me know how we're doing. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Is Reg over here? I thought Reg was. Reg, are you also able to, it's friends are saying I need to add you as a mod over on here as well. And to do that during I'm wide awake. Okay, good. Awesome, my friends. I'm trying to see that way if I don't know if Reg is on both platforms right now with me. Okay, here you go. Okay, there's Reg. Okay. Here we go. Bam. Can manage blocking and change chat. And also okay. Gotcha. Boom. We did it. We got Reg modding over here. Hi, Deb, Todd, how are you guys? Hi, my friends. We're over here on Tiki Taki's to our left, but the readings are on our right. So you have to be in the tube of you for the readings, you guys. If you want to be present for the readings and spirit coming through, make sure you are in the tube of you land right now as we're in between the readings. So as we're in between and we're holding space for spirit, I don't even know what to talk about because I just want to hold space and invite the next loved one in. I'm like, come on, loved ones. Like, I'm just ready, just like you guys. I'm like, who wants to step forward? Who's next? But I know I have to rebuild the power, rebuild the energy, allow them to kind of enter in that space and to connect. So as we're hanging tight and holding space for spirit, I give up tonight to change. Okay, yeah, change it next time if it's not letting you do it. But I just want to hold space for spirit, and It's funny, my brain's probably out of juice because I was so excited about the mediumship and a meal. Like that's where all my energy went today. All my energy went into like working on that. So it's like even holding a conversation right now, I'm like, okay, I don't even know what to talk about, you guys, other than I love you. And I'm so glad that we're doing this. Yes. And if you missed the announcement, you guys, I love that. Yes. Please make sure that you have checked out the mediumship and a meal, the first episode. I would really, really love for you to go give it a watch, give it a comment underneath, and see what we've been working so hard on. What over a year and a half of an idea coming into fruition to our first episode actually being aired. We've already got things and changes we're going to make on it. There'll always be, it'll be growing and changing, but I'm really glad to see how it's come forward and the loved ones that came through and the evidence that they brought in and how food connects us to each other. So please make sure that you're subscribing and you're engaging with that post, because we'd love to get sponsors to come and sponsor these episodes for you guys so that you're able to have these readings here for you in such a unique, amazing way. And let sponsors know that we love it, and we can't wait. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that, Crystal. Thank you. There we go. I got you, Crystal. Yay. Oh, it's switch. Okay. I'm trying to make you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm hitting buttons, but all my mods are on here. If you're modding, I'm making everybody managing moderator. I'm trying to give you all the power. All the power. All the power. Hi, friends. Welcome in. We're over here on the tube of you. Please make sure you're subscribing. Please make sure we're over here hanging out together. Oh, I love this. Okay. I want to see if anything. Let's see if anything. Let's see if I'm not building up enough. If right now I'm not building up of a connection for mediumship, I'm curious, or for a loved one. Will we open? Let's just say this. Sometimes you open up psychically, and then mediumistically it starts to flow. So that's thinking to too as well. So if you're in the chat and you're putting emoji, that also means you're consenting to me picking up anything psychically going on about you and around you as well. So we'll see if something about a name or emoji stands out as well. Because I just don't know that I have the energy to chitty chat at you. And you want to hear from your loved ones anyway. You don't want to hear Hannah's stories right now. I love you guys. Okay, Spirit. You want to bring me to an emoji, bring me to a person, mediumship or psychism. Let's see. So put any emoji in the chat that you feel drawn to. I'm going to see if I'm building up either mediumship or if there's something about your name. Just holding space. Somebody's making my ears ring, so that's good. They're building up the pressure around me right now. Females touching the top of my head right now. Oh, excuse me. Older female. I feel you. Older female and another female. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Can you give me a name? Oh, they still are reviewing some comments, you guys. So be careful. Some comments got thrown into the review box and I don't know why. It is doing something to it. It's the heart hands are being thrown into a review box and they're throwing the pumpkins in the review box. I just want you guys to know that. I don't know why they're doing that. So you're going to want to pull the heart hands, pull this out for some reason, and pull the jack-o'-lanterns out. I don't know why they're doing that. Just to keep you guys from being blocked. But I am getting a letter right now. I don't know what they're doing. They're maybe we have to keep it simple. just don't want you guys blocked, that's all. Okay, all right. Is that who you're talking about? So I'm holding, just like I do on the Tiki Taki, I'm holding the emojis. I actually think Crystal. I think it's Mod Crystal. Because I think Crystal's the only Crystal in chat. Crystal, my mod, you guys, really quick. Hold on, because I keep hearing Crystal's name over and over and over again. So, Crystal, are you still in the chat, my love? Okay. Hold tight, you guys. I wouldn't usually pull a mod, but if I can only give what I hear. And I keep hearing Crystal's name repeated in my head over and over again. So let's see. We got to just trust the timing right now. Really quick, guys. So, Crystal, do you understand a female coming through who wants to connect with you? I feel like I heard a B name, and then I heard about the color purple. And B, I was leaning into Barney because it's literally like the color purple, so that either they were trying to bring me to literally to Barney, or they're trying to bring me to the B name in the color purple. So you guys just hold tight really quick for Crystal, and then we'll open back up. But they weren't gonna. I kept hearing Crystal in my head. Oh, I also feel like there's something where my face is getting really tight in my face right now. Like I'm feeling like there's a lot of tension in my face. There's a lot of stress and tension in my face. So either you or them that they're bringing up right now. And you guys, of all the people, I'll be honest, mods don't ever get readings. So like it's amazing when Spirit's just like, you know what? And they get to grab a mod. I love it because they work so hard on everything that they do. And so it's actually fireball that for them because they're like Crystal. So you understand the female. So at this point, the only one commenting right now, we're like, go Spirit, go for the moderators who could give their time and energy real quick. You understand the information coming through. I'll keep leaning in and see who wants to check in with you. Okay, again with the B, can you validate the B, Crystal? Because I feel like I'm being held at the B letter. Do you understand what the B is that they're trying? Yeah, Jenny Bunny. Jenny, I know. Could you make your loved ones hit me a little harder? Yes, and I understand the purple. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, Jenny, tell them to thunk me one because you guys, these my mods have been waiting forever. Is it V or B? Okay, good question. It sounds like B to me, but I'm willing. It took me. Okay, but if it's V and you know it, then let me just keep leaning in. It sounds like B, but it could be a V. If you like, you're like, it's very strongly. Let me just keep leaning in though. If you understand that. Hold on. Let's just see if she gave me something else to validate the V or the B with you going on. If she would give me more, because I'm hearing, I'm not going to make an assertion or assumption. It sounded like B to me, but if you're right, if it was a V and I heard it like a B, so be it. But it sounded like B. Older female, getting your attention. Hold on, you guys. Purple. Crystal. Okay, thank you. Crystal, as you have you been having any problems with breathing, like your nose being plugged? Or would you understand that equated to this loved one? Because I just heard something about like my nose being plugged. Ooh, and now is my nose really actually wow, that made my nose super sensitive like all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what that was. Did you understand that? Problem, sensitivity, nose, burning, problems with you or them. Does that help you? Yes, sinus and nose for me. Okay, thank you. And that was a really like all of a girl. It got me too, boy. It really got me. Like that was like, whoo. Okay. to validate, and you'll understand. We're talking about the absence of someone. And it's something that, again, now here's one of the things, you guys, when you know somebody and you know facts, then it's like, okay. And then I ask them to bring more, but I want to validate that they're talking about the absence of someone right now. So I do want to validate that as a friend. I do know this for Crystal, but they want to bring it up, and I don't want to miss sharing it, because then they'll bring the next thing that I don't know. But they're talking about that right now, Crystal. And I don't know, did they actually take a plane? Did they fly away? Did they have to, was it like an airplane flight, not driving? Would you understand about the airplane? Because I'm not sure how they left, but was this actually an airplane flight? Yes, okay, okay. Oh. This is why they're coming in. This is why the older female, this is why they're coming in. Top of my head. Giving me that little rub in the back of the head there, Crystal. Do you understand this female that's coming through, the older female that's getting attention? Do you understand her wearing very simple clothes as well? Would you understand that? Like, I want to talk about very simple clothing attire. Was she one to wear like either this, and then was she either one to wear the same thing a lot, often, or it was very simplistic in her wardrobe? Rub my head. Oh. She's right here. Do you understand this about her clothing attire? This is either, yes, she had jog suits she wore every day. Okay, that's it. Like, if there's something about like that uniform. You get it. Okay. Oh. She's tapping my heart right now. She's like, she hears you like saying like, thanks, I needed this. She knows you needed this. She's like, I needed. She's saying to me that she's like, she knows that you're thanking her that you needed this. Like, this is something that, and oh, she's touching my elbow. She's touching my elbow with that. So what's do you understand her either liking fruit or oranges, or why she'd be showing me oranges right now? Like, just talking about like an orange. I would take, and does that help with the B or the B? Does that help, Since I didn't land whether it's the B or the B. To me, I'll take the B or the B. But, and do you understand that? Yes? Okay. So you see there's something she wants to bring it to you. I'm like, I know. Oh. And there's just that, and just always knowing, of course, that all of our loved ones in spirit are together, including those loved ones that are fur babies. They're together. Crystal, not knowing about what your fur baby looked like when they passed. I know you lost a fur baby. Was your fur baby that passed dark in colors and hues? Did they have darker darker colors than Rebel Bubble Bubble? Would you understand me seeing those colors? It's a strong V sound in her name. Okay, okay. That she was trying to communicate with us. And then, yes, he was. Okay. See, not knowing those facts, she wants to then say, she wants you to know. It's going to make me want to get all teary-eyed because I love you guys so much and all that you guys do. And to have your loved one step forward, it just fills my heart so much, you guys. I love you, Crystal. And I'm here for you, love bug. And your loved ones are. She's touching my face right now. It's just that whole, the storms we have to weather. The storms we have to weather. Sometimes you just have to weather those storms. Do you understand some type of wicker basket around you or near you that she would be referencing? Do you have something wicker near you or around you, or that you equate to her? Because she's talking about weathering the storms, and as I'm hearing that, I'm seeing what looks like wicker. So do you remember wicker baskets around her, or do you have them around you? Something wicker in front of me. Yes, OMG. Oh. But it's so that to validate, again, flanking with evidence when they give information about weathering the storm. Sometimes you just got to weather the storms. Do you know she went through an issue of having like bruises? Was there some type of condition that you would understand what she's referencing about getting bruises? Oh, she made my whole head itch with this. We're itching. I'm getting cobwebs with this. Do you understand about her either having some bruises or do you understand bruises that she'd be talking about? You don't have to say as little as much as you want regarding what she's talking. I don't know, like if it's a health condition or if it was a life condition or something. Was there something about bruises that you understand me being shown, brought to, or connected to that we would be bringing up right now? Why she'd be mentioning that? I know sometimes some medications will do that to people. Sometimes there's life circumstances. But do you understand what she'd be referencing? I want to get the cobwebs, you guys. Yes, she bruised easily at the end. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Again, just to validate. All those little validations. Okay. So, Crystal, I don't know if this is a memory you have of her or if she's telling you to do this. Because I'm asking her, like, okay, you were really, in a great way, she was so pushy. She's like, Crystal, 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 as all the names were going by. Like, she was just like, she was an alarm going off. I love when they do the alarm bells, though, when they'll give a good alarm. But I feel like there's like this, she's making me feel like when you just kind of sit outside, you guys, and you just let the sun, like, hit your face, and you just feel that sun on your face in that moment, that's all you're doing outside. Like that is the doing. Oof, total cobwebs on that one, man. Oof. So Crystal, either she is connecting with you that you're doing this or been doing this, or that's something she did. But this is what she's bringing me to right now. She's sitting there like, it's just this like taking it in. I have been doing that every day. Oh. So then that's clear. Then she wants you to know that she's with you doing that. And it's just such a still moment. It's like, that's such a good reminder to do that. I just feel in that moment like I just want to be there, but like I just in that moment, right? This with her. So there's no question she's with you because she's making me want to be there in that space with you. And I'm feeling her so much. Do you understand me seeing something that has like red yarn? Do you have anything like do you have I just all like I thought like okay that's awesome, that's all we're getting. And then she just off to my left right now, I'm seeing like a red string, thread or yarn being pulled in front of me right now. Would you understand what she's showing me or why? It's just like this little piece of like red string, red yarn, red thread, something off to the side. Do you know what she would be referencing? I have to close my jaw and read that out loud. Crystal. Her name is Avias. I have her wicker basket that is filled with leftover yarn and crocheting projects that she didn't finish. I just finished crocheting something with the red yarn. And she was like, Crystal, 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 Crystal. Every reading is different. Some spirits are just like the way every spirit communicates different. Every reading is different. Some of them, the things that the readings are, you're just like, it's like a light conversation. And other times they go in for the punch. And man, she she's got you just left arm, right arm wrapped around in this conversation. And while you were reading, I smelled her distinct smell. Oh, Crystal. Right, you guys? And the level of like this, don't like I can't hug you. Even though we get to come over here to the tube of you, which is I love that you'll get to rewatch this. Crystal, you have it as a recording now. You have it as a recording. I won't. I may take take it and cut it down for the over talking at the very beginning, and then repost it, you guys, so that it goes into like a littler format on the page or something, so you don't have all that extra. You don't have to fast forward through. If I can technologically do that, but you have it as a recording now. Thank you so much. I definitely need this. Oh, Crystal, thank you to her for coming through. Thank you for hearing her and coming on tonight so that finally we get another mod that gets a reading. Jenny Bunny, get your loved ones to my front door. Look, they may just want Jenny to have a private reading. Jenny, if you're on much longer without getting a reading, if you've been on with me and you haven't gotten a reading, you're one of my mods, you may just have to schedule a private or get on Mediumship and a meal or something. I don't know. I love you guys. Wow. Go Spirit, go. Oh. Right? I love you guys. Sending Jen just so much love, Crystal. Like, go Spirit, go. Go Spirit, go. Hi, friends over on Tiki Tacky. We're here on the Tube of You. We're on the Tube of You. I don't know how to use a Tube of You. All you have to do is go and sign in on the app. And then you just head on over to the Huggable Healer on the Tube of You, and you can be here, which is amazing. So Reg jumped back over to show you what to do. It's super easy to do, and I love it because then you get the opportunity to get a reading where you don't have to worry about a bunch of people following you afterwards on the live to try to talk you out of your coinage. And it's neat because also the chats, the mods don't have people jumping in and out. It's a lot easier to manage. I like it a lot. So I'm excited, and it gets replayed and reheard if you want to watch it again, which I'm really excited for that for you guys too. So do make sure that Tube wants me to create a channel to join chat. I don't think you have to create a channel, but let me ask everybody. Did you guys have to create a channel in order to be on the Tube of You in the chat? Just so I know if that's what they're requiring of you. Because I don't know, and I would have to. So Barbie says no. So let's check in with the chat. No. So no. Lindsay said that, yes, I just did. Okay. But Casey said, I just did. You just need an account. Okay, so you just need to have an account. You don't need to have a channel. Okay. So you can be logged in. And it says error when I try, says Brooke. Okay, I need my I need my social media guru here to help when it says error. An account is all that you need, you guys, is that they said. Just set up an account on the Tube of You. So kind of like on Tiki Tacky. When you make an account, it makes a channel. Okay. Oh, yeah, that the whole, Amanda, I'm not, it's interesting. I mean, every spirit comes in different, and some come in louder and stronger, and some come in like with so much details. Every reading is different, so I never want to not validate another reader if they had a different experience. If you had a different experience as a reading, it is a conversation, and sometimes some loved ones I've noticed will come through with some details again that are just fireball, and others of them they're kind of lighter on the details, and it could also be at a place where you're at as a sitter. So I know that every reading is different, but I do love that overall they give enough. Is the validity is in the evidence that they give, and the validity is in understanding that it's them. But I know that every reading is different too, but it can be frustrating. So it's opening up an invitation and not expectation, and that can be challenging too, because not all, they're all just so different. So, but I also know what you mean. Like, it's like but if you can't validate what you're getting at all, yeah, that's usually maybe not a legitimate reading. If there's nothing validatable, and then if they just say they're just shy, then that maybe they just have to say honestly that they're like, hey, I'm just not getting anything. I'm not connecting. The conversation style isn't working here, and that reader has to step back from the reading. They're not getting enough to validate who that spirit is, and that's definitely something that's a developed skill set to learn, and even then, in a forever developing skill set. Sorry, guys, I was holding comments. I feel sorry to whoever gets. I didn't hear what you said. Oh, I love it, Heather. You're adorable. I love what Heather just said. I feel so sorry whoever gets to translate to my loved ones when I pass. I'm going to be all over the place. Can you imagine me coming through? Oh, my loved ones. I'm gonna mess with them 24/7. I'm gonna do everything I can. Be like, boo. They'll be like, Mom. I'm like, boo. I'm gonna do things. I will be the silly one. And my grandkids and my great grandkids and my great 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 grandkids. Oh, I'm a mess with them. I will be like, you're a medium too, because we're all mediums. Yeah. By Gigi, you're like, family, where you at? Gigi, have you ever had a reading? Gigi, you're one of the mods. Have you never had a reading either? Nope. I'm just as curious. But I think you have, right? I'm just wondering which of my mods. You have to tell me in the mod chat. Oh, Kim, how are you, love bug? Thank you. Kim, make sure you're joining us over here on the Tuba U. This is where the party's at. The party's over here. We're hanging out. Come over here. The water's warmer. They have better punch at this table. You guys, it disconnected. My whole live disconnected. I know. Janelle, Jenny Buddy needs a reading. Right? You're going to make my loved ones move to another house. Oh, I love that. Oh, not a mod. Oh, way back when, LOL. Oh, okay. All right. But still, I was wondering. Okay. And I do have you as a mod there, right? Oh, James making sure too. Got you on there. Got you. And if any of my regular mods don't have a modding capabilities over here, let me know. So yeah, we're just gonna have to make Jenny Buddy schedule a private session with me. Jenny, just gonna have to get in. Gonna have to get in. You're gonna have to message me. I had a reading last year. What I need to hear that day. Oh, right, yeah, because the timing, right? The timing. Jenny Buddy's relatives are learning lessons. They're off causing trouble. Oh, I'm gonna be the one knocking the ass over. I'm gonna be the one turning on the lights, knocking stuff over. I'm gonna be the one spilling stuff. I'm gonna do it all. They're gonna try to call Beetlejuice to exercise their house because I will create havoc. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh, I love you guys. Oh. They know I've got this, honestly. Yeah, I bet. I can imagine that. But you do want to, but let me know, girl. Message me privately. So if you need to chat, I'll trip people. Hannah. Okay, so while we're waiting for the next spirit to come through, I am curious. Who would do that? Who's like, be honest, who's gonna do the little like, who's gonna be like a cat and just like knock stuff off the shelf? Like just kind of like, are you gonna be kind to your loved ones? Are you gonna knock stuff off the shelves? I just want to know. Because I think cats, that's the way I think it. Me, absolutely. Hands raised. And me, LOL, yes, right? I'm the problem. It's me. We're all going to be the problem children. I'm inviting you guys to be problem children. Oh, for sure. I'm going to play hide and seek for my loved ones. I'm here. Oh, me, 100%. Yes, right. That happens to me and it scares me to death. LOL, me. It depends on the loved one, right? Yeah, it's true. Because it takes energy for your loved ones in spirit to move stuff, right? To interact with things, to touch things, to navigate. So you got to be people that are it's got to be worth it to you to actually like want to spend the energy knocking things over. They know I scare easily too. Yeah, I do too. Okay, as much as I say I'm gonna pick on my loved ones, I do jump scare kind of easy, so that's true. I maybe I shouldn't, like, at least if I'm gonna do that to them, I shouldn't tell them I'm gonna do it, because if they do it to me, I'm not a good receiver of the scare. I just want to be the giver, not the receiver. I'm so wrong. I'm so wrong. Shame on me. Shame on me. I talk too much, so I think I'll be good over there. Oh, oh, Amy says, I already told my kids I'm going to haunt them. They just look at me and shrug their shoulders. They're like, they already know. They already know. They're just getting ready for it. Oh. Okay, I want to show up better than my family, LOL, like in full apparition. Jill, yeah, you're like, boom, right? Oh, I so love this, you guys. I love it. Julie says, I think I told my loved ones long ago, a time ago, not to scare me. Yeah, we have that conversation. It's true, because I'll take someone out by accident. I'll be like, it's my immediate reaction is to, you know, I flail. I'm a great jump scare. Leave a puddle. Jenny. Oh, I told my child I would do that. He said, if you believe in that stuff, I just grinned this sly grin. Yes. You're like, do you know how many people come through on readings and they're like, I didn't believe in that stuff? That come through as a spirit who were like, I don't believe in that stuff, but I'm here. And that's such a great key piece of evidence when they say that. You're like, as a medium, like, would you understand them not believing in this, or being agnostic or atheist even to that point, and then it ends up being like the best piece of evidence. I've told spirits not to scare me, please. LOL, literally. Okay, Raven, I have too before. Now I kind of want to go to a haunted house. How many of you guys have like either been to a haunted house or and I want to say like where there's a lot of activity, right? Like my house has activity because I work with loved ones in spirit, but one where there's a lot of regular activity going on there. Like I kind of like want to do I want to go to like one of the most considered like haunted places, and I want to go there with a pillow and a blanket and a water bottle and no flashlight. That's the level I want to go in. Yeah, as long as it's safe and there's no, because I am more scared of the physical people than the spirit people. So as long as they lock the doors and throw away the key and I know no physical people are in there, I would go deep, dark in a deep, deep cave in a deep, deep hole and watch one of my paranormal friends go, okay, Hannah, you're a big talker. And I'm like, but I want to do it. I gotta hit one of them up for it. I want to know, am I the only one? Let me see. I try to avoid them. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I stay in the Queen Mary. That place is busy. Yeah, it's just too stuffy air there, Rachel. That was my only thing there. Like the air was just so thick. Like it's got to be airflow. Oh, Hannah, I had a chance to go to haunted prison, but passed. Wasn't ready for that. I would totally do it. I would totally go. Totally be the one to sit there and go. Like, lock me in the cell. I want to go in. I want to feel that. I'm that curious. Like, but I mean, curiosity did unalive the cat. So I mean, I could be like, maybe I just think I do, and then I'm the person that I jump back in the car and go, never mind, because it's almost like I did go to a place and there was grass and there was a bunch of spirits there, and the guy touched my arm and he was screaming obscenities and it scared me and I went running back in the car. So I'm a big talker, but that was months ago, and now I feel like a grown up and I feel like I could do it. So maybe I just think I could do it. Maybe I really would run scaring, but I really want to try it. I want to try. I want to reach out of my comfort zone. My house has so much activity, it's not even funny. Oh, so Amy, like, is there certain times? See, I want to do interview. Like, is there certain times it's more busy than other times that you have spirits around? Like, is it how much of it is your energy? Like, is it because you're super sensitive to them? Like, I'm so curious. Okay, I would go to a haunted house, but I'm bringing a flashlight. No flashlight. No. You gotta like totally. Okay, we can have flashlights. Or how about a candle? That way they can blow it out. Because we can have a flashlight. All right, we'll have a flashlight. Maybe like a blue light or a red light. Maybe that. Yes, I'm down. Let's do it. Okay, Crystal. Right? They're doing a dark night, only flashlights here this week. Ooh, where, Just Dawn? Where are they doing it? Where are they doing it? I'll go with you, but I need a diaper in case I pee myself. I do too. I do. I think I'm gonna have to, or it depends. I mean, I have to do that just doing readings with you guys. Spirit knows, toots and all that. I mean, I need tissue, diaper, right? Do a challenge. You definitely win. End up having dinner. Right. Oh my gosh, that'd be fun. Let's go. Okay, Krista, right? I think we should like plan a ghost adventure. I think we should plan a place for us to all to go and show up and just hunker down. But you gotta be but you can't. The only thing is you can't touch me. That's my thing. It sounds funny, but I'm like, but if I'm there and I'm like, and I see this weird, like you can hug me before, but once we get into the creepy, crawly, darky place, everybody has to sit in their own corner because I want my own space. Because I'm like that's my thing. I'm just like, isn't that funny? But like I need to be like, I want to feel spirits around so much. I'm like, no people touchy before, huggy after, but during I just want to sit there and I want to have the experience. Never have, but I want to, but I'm chicken when it comes to dark haunted places, but still want to try for some reason. That's the thing. Oh my gosh, I would pee my pants. I would love to watch that. I think that's true. You can totally live stream. Nope. I wouldn't mind if it was a house or something, but not a prison. Too much negative energy. I feel like it'd be too sad. I know, true, Barbie. Like it's I have to say, like energetically, that going into a place where, or even somewhere where, if it was like a hospital or mental health hospital, that would be like that would be a super sad thing to go into that space. So you'd have to be okay with being with whatever emotions that come up or that you feel. So it's true. You definitely want to pick a place that you feel comfortable enough to go in and feel all those feelings. So it's definitely true. Jump scare. What about ghost towns? I know. Like, let's go. There were clowns and I almost punched them. Yeah, yes, girl. That's what I'm saying. You can't touch me because I will be more overstimulated by a person touching me than a spirit, and I will physically probably hurt somebody. I don't want to do that. They'll just be like, give me my zone, give me my little spot, give me my we all get our little cushions that we sit on and we know where everybody is. You can yell out Marco Polo, but you can't leave your cushion. You can't. I was taken to a mental health hospital. I was told I let out the loudest shriek. I was only a baby. Oh, I had a panic attack. Oh no. You can come to my house, says Amy. One meeting has already. Okay. All right, Amy. I mean, I think I want to have like a whole I want like have a whole like party doing it. Hello, Rainbow. How are you? Hannah, you should go to Alcatraz. Julie, I went. I went to Alcatraz and I didn't pick up on, but I mean, I was younger. I didn't pick up on everything that everybody else picked up on. Like or what they said you pick up on there. Like, so I don't know. I wonder if maybe I need to go to one in the evening hours or something, like when there's less physical people walking through. So that stillness is there. So I can kind of just pick up on what's going on energetically. I go to old houses in my town and get heavy chest. I don't play. Yeah. Found you. Hi. Yay, Pam. How's the sugar high? Oh my gosh, Pam, I had to eat a lot of, I definitely had to eat a lot of, I shoved so much protein in my mouth. I ate so much sugar. Um, I had to go into an abandoned psychiatric ward. Oh yes, and you guys, if you missed the announcement, dun 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 dun. If you're over on TikTok and you're like, Hannah, you're ignoring us, and I don't like you. It's okay, because we're in the cool kid room. You got to head over to the tube of you and hang out with us here. We're having so much fun. Like I said, the punch over here is better. The chips are way better. The whole snack table here is just like, I mean, it's a baller. You got to join over here. But yes, you guys, remember that episode of Mediumship and a Meal. It is over on. Please go and give yourself a watch tonight and give yourself a comment. Let me know what's going on. I've got to get on and actually respond to everybody's comments. So I'm excited to the opportunity to get to do that, to go see what everybody says about the episode. I saw a comment, and this is good to know. If you listen, it said very faintly by Krista that who the dish is for, because she does say she goes into validating who the dish was created for and if it was connected. But you got to listen. She says it kind of softly, so I can see where that was kind of hard to hear. But if you listen to the episode, you do get the opportunity to see who, in fact, that dish was for and if it actually connected to the loved one that came through in spirit. And someone had asked also, one of the things that people had asked about the episode was why I didn't know the dish. And I wanted to let you guys know, for me, I didn't want to know the dish because just like in mediumship, I love not knowing. Like I love just having the ingredients in front of me and intuitively leaning in and seeing what I come up with. And can I lean into it to understand it as close to the actual recipe? Or, am I going to end up creating something totally different? I'm okay with that. I still can see the value in the dish, and maybe I create something just as yummy and warm and different and a spin on something, or I fall flat on my face and I create something unedible. I don't know, but it's just like that intuitive nature that we have to do with the readings. It's the same thing when it comes to the cooking. So I love being able to marry it together. I think it adds an extra fun element too, because we raise our vibe, we raise our vibrations, we laugh, we giggle, and that lifting of our spirits is the way that I enter into readings, with curiosity, just like the same way of not knowing what I'm making, but also with that hunger to create that connection. So I just see it, and I'm excited that we get to do this together. I want to try to make something without a recipe now, right? Scary but fun, Gigi. And this all goes back to my sister Michelle, and this goes back to my poor years as well. When I was super, super struggle bus. When I say poor, like, ramen was the meal of the day every day. We all have those times. Sometimes some of us are going through that right now. But I had to make something out of nothing. I had these minimal ingredients, and there's only so many times you can cook something so many ways. I feel like on Bubba Gump, right? Forrest Gump. So it was that opportunity to that's another part of it for me. And with my sister, I can remember that was a time when I was struggling. I was in school, going to school, and the food connection with her that was my big thing. When she and I would talk a lot about that, about making something out of nothing or just out of the ingredients in the fridge. And then for me, of course, it was like, want to play a game? What have I got in the fridge? What can I make? So that intuitive cooking with the ingredients has kind of always been that connection. And then to my sister who's in spirit, and then cooking, the melodic nature of cooking is always washing the dishes. It just invites that Zen space of inviting spirits in. It's such a neat way to connect. I went to a haunted house and I was scared, so I went back and I screamed all the way. No, Mia. Most of my cooking doesn't have recipes. Right, exactly. There's a lot of us that we just kind of it's a this and it's a that and it's a this and it's a that, and that's what you have in your fridge. And then as a kid, waste not, want not, when you and growing up, and even in the younger college years, trying to pay my way through college, scraping pennies. It took me 7 years to pay my way through to get through my classes, but I did it. I got through it. But not having any money, I didn't want to waste an ingredient. I'm like, I've got these ingredients. I don't want them to go to waste. I can't. So it was always trying to make something out of things, out of not wanting to waste too. So I think all of this has led up to you guys to the creation of where we're at right now. And that's what spirit does, right? You can look back and go, that's what you were doing, spirit. That's how you were putting everything together. I get that. Oh, I make the same casserole, but I use pork sausage instead of turkey sausage. Ooh, do you just, Dawn? That was a yummy sausage. I now know though. I've got it. Well, you'll know. If you haven't watched the episode, that's the only thing I would. And I knew. I kept wanting to, because I used to make monkey bread. Was one of the things I used to make in the bakery when we would have leftover bread from the cinnamon rolls, and you have those little end pieces, and we would do the gluten-free, and it's so expensive with the flour, and I don't want to waste any ingredients. I used to make monkey bread, and I immediately knew, I was like, I need to make this like monkey bread. I need to break this up. And I wish I had done that. I was like, or do I par-bake it like a pizza crust? So that's the only thing where the intuition was telling me, and just like in a reading, I was arguing with it, and it ended up making a very chewy dish for the family. Still ended up being good, but mostly the edges. When you got to the middle, it was like a no-go. It was like, unless you wanted to go throw it in the microwave and try to recook the middle was not edible. Also, I love that you guys call me Jenny. Only close family does, so that means so much. Oh, it's just Jenny Bunny. I wouldn't know how to call you anything else. That would be so weird. I'd be broken. You probably know this, but you can do memberships on here for your charities. I didn't know that, Julie. I didn't know that at all. Actually, that was one of the things I was worried about, was losing for the charity of choices. So thank you for that. Aw. What did you major in, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind. I majored in psychology with a minor in child development. So it was a child development psychology. And I always thought I'd be a social worker. That was one of the things I thought I would do. And even before that, I love neuroscience and the brain, but my brain didn't have the capacity for that. But I always wanted to like examine the brain and dissect the brain and how it worked in the neural pathways. Like that was always really exciting to me too. But yeah, I ended up going and getting a BA in psychology with an emphasis on early childhood education and development. And so that's what my degree is in. I knocked my cup over because I wanted to be a cat. Mia, Mia, you're hired. Mia, for the jokes. I'm behind in comments on it, but that was so good. Some of my best meals are whatever in the fridge had with no plan. Right? This is why I like this opportunity to do this with you guys. I hid my face in my grown son's back the whole way through a haunted house. Okay, Gigi, that would be it, because you can't touch me, and those aren't spirits touching you. Those are people touching you, and people can't touch. No touchy people. Hi, friends. Oh, thank you, friends who are over here. If you're over here, we're over on the tube of you hanging out chatting. So if your guys are on the left side, if you're in Tiki Tacky land, come on over into the tube of you and hang out with us. I love you guys. You're more than invited to join us over here as we're chatting. I'm assuming at least we're gonna do one more reading. I know we've been on forever. Like, I don't know, like YouTube, they don't even want you to post videos for 2 hours. Like that's the only thing. Like, do we really end up posting a 2 hour video on the tube of you? Like, how are they about that? I don't know. That's the only thing. Like Tiki Tacky, you can talk forever because it's right, it goes out into the ethers, but I don't know. We'll have to see how that works, you guys. But we at least gotta have one more loved one step forward. I'd like them to, at least. When I was little, we didn't have any money at all. We used to make baked potatoes with mustard every day. Oh, right, like the things that you have, that it's that. And my question is, like, the nostalgia for you, or is it, Natalie, one of the things you're like, nah, I could never eat again if I had to? Like, was there that time where you get like an aversion to the food, and then then it becomes a nostalgia for you? Because my grandpa had this thing where he had to get government ration cheese and raisins, so he could not eat cheese like for the longest time, right? And I just can't do raisins, the texture, and I'm like, just don't make me make a recipe with raisins. That's why I'm gonna take a recipe. If you give it to me, I'll be like, oh, raisins. I'll be like the cat with the cup. Oops, dropped him. Darn, can't put him in. But with my grandpa, the cheese, it took him years, and then he was able to eat cheese, and it ended up actually being a nostalgia for him. But there was a time where that was like all he got to eat, and so it was, it took him the longest time to be able to eat it. Oh yeah, if I think no no, I think mods can pin. I don't know though. I would love a mediumship reading. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you got psychology as well, Hannah. We've got way too much in common. We look alike, we walk alike, we talk alike, we have the same degree. I love you guys. Oh, only hosts can pin? Reg, no, even I don't even know. I didn't even pin though. How do you pin? Are you pinned? Did That's not cool. I don't like that. I didn't pin earlier though. I gave you guys like all omnipotent power. I gave you like the max mod power. Noodles and butter here. Would be awesome to hear another reading. Yes. God, I caught you live here. Yes, I'm so glad we got to catch each other here. Saltines and ketchup were a staple in my house. Saltines and ketchup, absolutely. Saltines and everything, right? Saltines were and then the saltine sandwich. So you put the layers in between. You got the condiment, and then you got the other condiment, and you got the other saltine, and you take a bite, and it's everywhere, right? Can you guys visualize that right now? Because that's what it's like doing a reading for you guys, is your loved ones will show me something, and that's the way I see it in my mind's eye. So if you're not a medium, then you're like, but guess what? You're all mediums on some level. You just learning how to tune in and connect with your loved ones. But they will bring through like little memories like that. And the way you just saw that in your mind's eye, if you saw it, That's how I see it when they bring images through. So that's why when you guys say things and I'm reading your comments, I like to try to visualize or hear it or feel it or taste it. I try to lean into a conversation like these when we're talking about things descriptive. It's a great way for you guys to lean into. Just going to give you some food for thought and something to consider. I love it. I love it. Ooh. Yes, I agree about the raisins. Raisins are, and you put them in a cookie or carrot cake. I get it for flavoring, but don't put it for texture. You ruin it. You ruin it. I love you guys. All right. 3 dots at the end. I missed it. Bread and mayo was one of mine growing up. My aunt used to call them wish sandwiches. Oh, because you wish you had a piece of meat to go in it. Oh, Ashley. Oh, love bug. Yes. The wish sandwiches. And that made me think of like the Wish Network app, whatever, where you like buy things off of Wish. Now I kind of get the whole circle. Like you wish it was really what they said it was going to be, but what you paid for versus what you actually got. Yeah, Reggie was able to pin. I thought so. Let's see. Jenny? Oh, Jenny Bonifit isn't a moderator. She is now. Boom, boom. Jenny, you weren't a moderator. Is now managing moderator for your channel. I think I have I'm making you guys all managing moderators because I want you to be able to do everything. I want you to have ultimate power. Cinnamon on toast. Absolutely. Saltines and butter squeezed and the butter came out the holes. See, I'm taking you guys there. Oh, I already made you one, Jen. I didn't even ask. I'm just like moderator. Mayo and bananas. Yes. Y'all are making me hungry. Yep. Jen, you've been modded. Jen, you're modded. You're stuck modding. You're modding here. Yes, my mom made us eat those. She's from the South. What did I miss? See, I can't miss this. This is all good stuff, you guys. I never, when I was 1 year old and I didn't have all the money. Oh, so we just made cookies for breakfast. Oh, all right, you guys. I'll scroll up. I love you. Let's see. We'll see, but let's get another loved one to pop in. Let's get another one. But for the 66 friends who are still hanging out here, hi, my friends. I've seen. Oh yes, saltines and Velveeta cheese. Okay, if you're the 16 left friends on the Tiki Tacky, I love you guys. I'm gonna close up the Tiki Tacky land so I can just pick my eyes over here, and mods don't have to manage both pages. But this is your chance again. Last one on the Tiki Tacky. You can head over to the Tube of You. This is where we are. You just have to make sure you're subscribing to the Huggable Healer channel. Head over there. We're live doing the free evidential mediumship readings there. So I'm counting you guys out on Tiki Tacky Land. Thanks, Reg, for handling it. And I'll see you over. Subscribe to the TBU, the Huggable Healer. I'll see you guys there. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. One of my kids, it's so cute. There's a video of him, and he's like, "So guys, hey guys," and it's like all of a sudden he's left California. And I'm like, past life? I don't know, because he was born and raised here. He's like, okay, guys, it's just the way he says it. So when I hear it in my head, I have to stem and say it that way. All right, you guys, let's see. Let's see who else is stepping forward. But wait, before I do, I need to have one quick check with you. This is super important. And then I will open up to our loved one. I need to see. This is super important to me. Let's see, you guys. Here we go. The Huggable Healer is live right now, just so you know. I wanted to see if it will let me. Yes! I wanted to just see if you're subscribing to go live. There we go. We can make some weird vortex. We can creep each other out. Let's see. How deep will the pictures go? Yes, I'm goofing around because I'm a dork, but yeah, you guys are stuck with me. Like, how deep does it go? We're all here. We're all in this together. All right, I'll get you guys off my chat. Get off of here. Get off of here. I'll close it up for you. Proud of you for the subscribers. You did break the 1.25 mark. I'm so proud of you. You guys, we need 5,000 subscribers. So that's why we need to make sure we get people over here and we're doing the dual lives so that we can get the sponsors, so that we can get the episodes, so that we can pay to have them here, and you don't have to pay for readings because that's my plan. So I just gotta say that to you guys. Well done, everybody. And great job, 240 views. Before you go to bed tonight, please make sure you rewatch the Mediumship and a Meal. And in case anybody didn't know what that was, in case they were on, I need to make sure we get to that taking that out of the way. Get that news, whatever you call it. Share that information. I'm getting tired already. So make sure you guys get a chance to please watch the episode and comment below. I really, 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 truly appreciate your help, because that helps me help you. So it's again, the lives are always free. I don't charge for these readings, but you engaging under the posts, you watching the videos, letting them stream while you go clean the hairball out of your pipes somewhere in the tub or something, do all that stuff and just let it run in the background. That's fine. But also if you want to check it out, you can watch it as well. But let it run at least 2, 3, 4 times. That's all. Just let it run in the background. Yes, and that you like this live. That's super helpful too. All of those things are a way if you're like, hey, Hannah, this is fun, and I appreciate you doing this. And thanks, mods, for all that you do. And you guys, if this is something you enjoy, I appreciate you guys interacting in that way so I can keep doing this and connecting with you. And again, like I like to say, let the sponsors be the one who pick up the bill. We're all just coming to hang out and enjoy the free chips and dip. I heard it's really good here. All right, let's have another loved one step forward. Let's see before you guys go to bed for the night, and for some people it might officially be tomorrow, but also this allows anybody that needs to go to bed, they don't have to be running over there and managing the ticky-tacky account, because I know some friends who are modding may need to get up in the morning, so I just want to make sure that they have that as an option. So let me go ahead and just lean in to see and again, I always say worst case scenario, if I don't pick up enough information to bring a loved one through, I will surrender and say, okay, apparently I'm done for the night. But let's see if anyone else wants to lean in closer. Another loved one wants to, if they'd like to step forward. Let's see who's here. Why has it become lately eye itching, you guys? It's not just the burps, but like it's such a trip. Like the one that is starting to become more often too is the eye itching. So how things morph, but it really gets me. Okay. But we're definitely building that connection, so just hanging tight. Oh, I just heard something that was interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see if they'll build more on that. Holding tight, holding tight. And that's it. That's it. I think they're saying like somebody who a derogatory term for somebody who drinks a lot of alcohol. So saying like a boozer, but like it's either bruiser. They're saying something. Are you saying bruiser? Or are you saying boozer? They're saying something to me. Hold on. Trying to see who's saying it or where they're saying it. Okay, I'm going to take the glasses off. Let's see. Does that help? Can you tap me again, please? Can you give me a tap? So you're coming in on my left? You do that. You're coming in on my left. Okay, very clearly coming in on my left, male figure over the top of my eyebrow. So this would either be like a husband figure, or a father figure type. We're coming up above the eyebrows. So usually husbands will, if there's like a husband or spouse, they'll usually come in eye level. But sometimes when they land here, it can be. Oh, a female who's also wanting to be acknowledged. So she's like, here too, coming at the same level. So this could be like a father, mother, if it's not a husband, and they're like a husband and wife. Is that what we're doing? Hold on. Still working what they're building. So father, usually they go further up, but sometimes they can be like, that's the only thing that one little landing spot there, I've got to hit with it. Someone who's older, got you. Okay. And it keeps showing me something. Okay. I'm seeing something, so I'm so curious. Let's see if I can. Oh, I scared my own self because I swear I forgot I had that face makeup on. Jenny Bunny, because they keep showing me bunnies. So did they finally do it? Did they finally are they leaning in for Jenny? Because they keep showing me bunny rabbits. So I'm curious if this is for Jenny. I'm willing to be Jenny to say no and have this not be for you. So you guys hold tight for a minute and let's see if Jenny Bunny is finally gonna be 7 years ago, if this is her reading. But I just kept seeing little bunny rabbits. So unless somebody literally put bunny rabbits in the chat. Jenny, are you here? I don't even know if Jenny's still here. Otherwise, somebody was putting bunnies in the chat or something that was like, because I'm seeing it's funny because the bunny rabbits look like little evil bunny rabbits. So I don't know, it was really weird. So go ahead and hold comments real quick, guys. Is Jenny here? I don't even know if she's here, you guys. I just kept seeing little bunny rabbits first and foremost, but they look like evil bunny rabbits. I don't even know how to describe it. So if she's not here, I will lean back in. But that's what my eyes were closed. That's the best way to describe what I was seeing. Ooh, and somebody's touching my elbow right now. So if it's not Jenny, but somebody put something in the chat that looked like that. Okay, yes. No problem. All right, so everybody just hold tight for me. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. The only one commenting right now is Jenny Bunny. She's here. Okay, great. So let's all do this. So unlike Ticky Tacky, where they're tacky, we aren't tacky on the tube of you. We're like super cool over here. Yeah, no worry about paying attention. I just was feeling a male stepping forward that was above my head here, and I'm like husband, but we went up, and then a female who's alongside, and then as I was holding space for them, I kept seeing these evil looking little bunny rabbits. So let me see if this is for you, love. Let's see if they're finally wanting to come forward. There would be a male in spirit older than you, like a father type figure who would be checking in with you. But it's weird the way he lands on my forehead, because usually dads hit me up here and he's hitting me right here. But let me lean in. Male who's older than you, and a female who would also want to be acknowledged. So somebody, male figure older than you, that would want to be acknowledged. He also just tapped me here. Okay, hold on. You have a male who's trying to get your attention, who's older than you, but maybe not that much older than you. Let's see if this is what's going on. Hold tight, you guys. Would you understand that? I can take a couple in spirit. Okay, thank you. Why are they coming in? You'll have to tell me that later. Instead of tapping me up here, why are we getting in down here? So someone you see that are, but I'll keep leaning in. How about it because it's the end of the night, Hannah, and you're tired too? That's not fair. We don't need Jen to get that no, but we'll see. Let's see who also. Okay, but Jen, they're coming in. They're trying to come in right. I'm just telling you, trying to come in start up here, and now they're coming in closer to eye level to you. Just telling you where they're tapping me. Jen, do you have a brother in spirit that would want to get your attention, but that would be like an older brother type figure that would want to get your attention? I just want to dissect this. They're making me curious. Would that make sense to you? I don't know if that yes was for that, because I just was sitting there talking, word vomiting, so. I'm just trying to figure out why they were coming down but up. Down but up. So let's see. Or understand that with the brotherly reference at all. And if not, just please tell me no. Am I frozen? Oh, we cannot be frozen. Are we frozen? Mods, can you comment? Okay. Then, okay, scared me, Heather. I was like, are we frozen? Like, this is way too still. Okay. So Jennifer, Jen, the male who's coming in here, who's trying to get your attention. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to know, because why he's coming in like right here. Thank you, guys. Okay, good. All right, thank you, guys. Because I'm like, why we're trying to get my attention? Let's see. It's just so interesting how it was playing on my forehead. Okay, would you understand the energy of the male coming through? He's creating confusion for me, so I want to lean into that. Was there something that he was dealing with some type of confusion, or either that, or was he one to goof around? Because he did show me the evil looking bunnies. Let's check one of two things. Jenny, is this somebody that would either want to play games, to goof around, to joke around, or dealt with either that, would understand like some type of spirit of confusion, like trying to making like playing around, goofing around, or did he deal with some type of confusion going on? I just want to know why he was doing that. There was something about that that made me curious enough to want to know what it is, but I may just have to let it go and just keep leaning in. And then there's a female. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Because it just was like, it was such a weird sensation. Thank you, Jenny. All right, let's keep holding tight. I still feel that like I'm very cerebral. So do you understand though, I would still take this being a highly intelligent person? Like I feel like I'm being shown there. Would you understand? Yes, a prankster and both mental. Okay, thank you. And do you understand though? I feel like I'm being shown either they had a higher level of education or economics, because I was just shown something that looked like something like if I went to an Ivy League school. Like there's something they're trying to show me. Would you understand that reference? Like I'm seeing like tweed or something about this is what I'm being shown right now. Or would you understand why I'm being shown that? I should ask, actually. This is just for Jenny, guys. It's like that, like, that's just the way to describe it. I feel like I'm like the clothing you would wear on, what is that? Robin Williams was on that with the Matt Damon. It's like their first movie. I feel like I'm being shown like that type of clothing. With Ben Affleck, that movie. Jennifer. Okay, possibly. Do you understand though then? Okay. Do you understand the reference to that movie at all? If I'm being shown that, I don't know if that helps at all as well. And I cannot remember the name of that movie at all right now. Good Will Hunting. Thank you, Jen. Crystal. Does that movie relevant or make sense to you at all as well? I just want to let you know there's something that they're trying to build or give me with that. If that helps you understand or make sense to you, there's something about that being presented to me right now. And okay, they're touching my chin though. Okay, so touching my chin about something as well. But I still also feel like I could sit back, watch a game, and enjoy it and open a beer. So they're trying to show me something about a duality here. Would you understand that? Very 90s swag. Okay, thank you. And then do you understand though that like I feel like and we touched my chin when he said it. Like I feel like I could still sit back, watch a game, and have a beer. I can see that in the look. Okay, thank you. Look at my we're totally doing the cobweb thing. But do you understand that of what they're saying? And I'll keep holding on. I also want to say about being like good looking, because I just heard the reference that I get when they say good looking, they'll give me like Clark Kent. Like that's the thing they'll say to me when they're like, I'm good looking. Like I'm a good looking person. So do you understand also being a good looking person, like handsome to look at? At least definitely considering themselves handsome. And I feel like okay, absolutely. Okay, thank you. Um, but I also feel like I'm either sweet on you. It's one of two things. He was either sweet on you, the way that he treated you, or he had a sweet tooth. So either I feel like I'm giving. I feel like I'm giving you something right now. Like I'm giving you. Hi friends, thanks for holding tight. Oh snap! Yes. Okay, we're doing it. We're building it. If we build it, they come. But if we build it, they will come. They're definitely building the energy, which is neat. Oh, someone I wasn't even thinking about, but now it all clicks. Yay! That makes me so excited for you. Oh, I'm so glad. I love that. I love it when it's like, huh, huh, huh. Ah, yes. Go, spirit, go. Go, spirit, go. And then you can click all the boxes in your head right now. Awesome. Awesome. It feels like, did you have a very physical reaction to it too? Like, did you swing your arms and your legs and like were you very like did you do like a big reaction to when it all clicked for you? Because me doing it, I feel like I'm seeing you, like I don't know if you're sitting on your couch right now, if you're still at home, because I want to say full disclosure that I knew you were in your living room. You had mentioned that and you send a picture of that. So I want to make sure everybody knows that but I feel like I'm seeing this like big like movement. So I feel like I'm seeing that perspective of you on the couch, but I don't know if you're still there or not. But I just saw a big movement with it. So that's why I'm curious. Did you like do a head throwback or something dramatic? And I feel like he just wants to check in on you. His big thing is, hi Maya, thanks for holding love bugs for this reading. No, I got cold and tense, but yes, I think I said, oh man, okay. Okay. And then I feel like he just wants to check in on you. Like that's what he's saying. I just want to check in on you. Would you understand that about him? Because he's breaking every hair on the back of my head stand up higher than I have it pushed up right now. But that's what he's doing. Like up and down my back right now. Oof, so much. I just want to check in on you. Like, I'm just checking in on you. I'm just checking up on you. Because it's like, that's what he wants to say. It's funny. It's like, probably like, I'm going to wrap up the live. I just want to do a check in. But it's funny because we started like building, power building, and then he just kind of like, I just want to check in on you. I'm like, oh, give me more. Like I'm all excited. But it's like, that's what he wants to come in and do. That's what he wants to come in and say. I think that's all he's going to give me too. And he was sweet on me, I believe. Oh, I mean, he confessed, so I can only give what I get. I hope that's okay. I hope Mr. Jenny Bunny doesn't like come after me. I'm not sending spirits your way. They come my way. I'm not sending him your way. I think that's all he wanted to do was just check in. They like build the power and whatever those little funny little evil bunnies were. That was really funny. Because I didn't think there's this emoji here that there was evil bunnies, but that was so funny that he was like, They want to throw you a bone tonight and check in with you. Oh, I think of him often. Oh, Jenny. Yay. It makes me so happy that you know that. Yay. Yes, please, Jenny. Please verify. And then if you have any, the rule, if you want to ask me something, but I can give you evidence to flank what you ask, I'm happy to. But absolutely. I love how then all the pieces fall into place. It makes me so happy for you guys. Especially if at first you're like, I don't know who you're talking about. But you keep holding tight and the stairs keep building. So I tell people, like, if you guys wonder how the information works, if the first thing you're like, but keep climbing up those stairs. Let the evidence build. Because then when you get up to that spot where it all comes together, you get this amazing aerial view of what the spirit that was connected to you wanted to show you. It's incredible. We went to school in the 90s. He was punk like me in the day. We watched Good Will Hunting in class, I believe. No way, and looked just like Clark Kent. Shut up. A little bit older than me. Okay. I was wondering why we were doing that. And then the other loved ones didn't help. But those you literally had another female though who was also right here, wanted your attention, and then so it might have been like, oh, we're reading, but so I want to let you also know the female who didn't say anything, there is also in spirit that I just want to validate that if she had more to say, I would say, but nothing else was coming through. Punk like the bunnies makes sense. Oh, okay. Why they were looking that way. I wondered what that was so wild, but there you go. They know what to kind of show to get your attention to go, huh? What? Well, Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting us all just finally, at least we got a loved one. Oh, he left us so soon. Oh, well, I'm so glad that after all this time, he was going to give you a good check-in. And on your, didn't we say it was just close to your birthday, right? Didn't we just say? Yes. It's like the birthday present. Aw. Oh, spirits are just so cool. I'm so glad you got a check-in too, Jenny. I agree. And that said, you guys, we've been on exactly 2 hours and 22 minutes. So we got a good angel number in there with 44 people in the room. So you know how I love my angel number. But y'all need to go to bed. But yes, please make sure you tap on the thumbs up that you liked this live. And everybody go get some sleep. Have a beautiful night. Please, oh, please go watch the episode of Mediumship and a Meal. Give it a good comment underneath. Say something there. I will make sure to respond to all the comments under there from everybody. I appreciate it. Watching it on loop, sharing it with friends. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Oh, thanks. You're so welcome. Good night, everyone. Spirit stepped aside to let you get the readings you needed, Jenny. Tonight was amazing. Yes, Heather, I agree. His name is Brandon, if that helps any. Oh. Okay. Only thing I would say very interesting about that is Brandon Fraser was like one of my crushes. And so, and it's interesting. And that's that whole like time of all those and the Good Will Hunting and all that. So, okay. That's interesting. I wonder if anyway, that's interesting. Happy Halloween, everybody. Yes, if you missed the announcement today, Hannah released her first episode of Mediumship and a Meal here on YouTube. Check out her videos after the live. I love you guys. Good night, my friends. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. Okay, so 5, I love you. 4, I love you, mods. Thank you. Friends, I love you. 3, I love you. Thanks, everyone, for joining. Yes, 2, I love you. 1, I love you. And I'll see you on the next live here on Tiki Tacky or here on the two of you. Good night, everybody. Good night.